What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ben Richardson. I'm a personal trainer. I'm also a chemical engineer, and today I'm just going to be talking about how to increase androgen receptor density and testosterone. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe because my channel is completely dedicated on teaching men how to boost their testosterone levels naturally, because for the past several decades, testosterone levels have really been decreasing and declining in men, and it's a serious problem that our society faces. So I'm here to build a community of guys who want to fix that. So if you're interested, go ahead and subscribe if you want to become a part of that. So in the spirit of today's video, I just got done hitting a pretty intense workout at the gym, completely fasted. You don't have to work out fasted. I just like to do it whenever I can. Today's Saturday, so it kind of allows me to not have to go into work in my 9-to-5 job or whatever, and I don't have to fast all day long to hit a fasted workout. But anyway, that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is how to train to increase androgen receptor density and testosterone. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about is androgen receptor density. So here's the thing about androgen receptors. You have a lot more potential to increase androgen receptor density in your upper body as opposed to your lower body. Now, it definitely is true that training your lower body can boost testosterone levels, but the thing about the muscle tissue in your lower body is that you do not have as much potential to increase androgen receptor density in your lower body compared to your upper body, at least as a man. Genetically, you are much more equipped to build muscle and increase androgen receptor density in your upper body in areas like your chest and your upper back, your shoulders, your traps, your arms. All those muscle groups, you can increase androgen receptor density if you train them properly. And as a consequence, as a man, I actually recommend that you really prioritize training your upper body. Now, this is not to say that you should not train your lower body at all, but you want the focus of your training to be on building muscle groups in your upper body compared to your lower body. And with your lower body training, I would say you want to prioritize still building strong functional legs, and you absolutely can do that. But the way that a lot of guys train their legs in the gym, it is very taxing on their central nervous system. At least the exercises that they choose are very taxing on the central nervous system. And you want all of, or at least most of your central nervous system activity and efforts to be geared towards building strength, power, and muscle in your upper body so that you can increase androgen receptors. So doing movements like heavy barbell back squats and deadlifts, all of those are extremely taxing on your central nervous system, and they certainly can recruit a lot of muscle volume to boost your testosterone levels, but you're going to get a lot more bang for your buck gearing your central nervous system efforts towards building strength and muscle in your upper body. Now, me personally, I don't commit an entire workout routine to doing legs. I don't do a leg day, but every single time that I walk into the gym, I do some kind of leg exercise, and straight up, my legs are stronger, more powerful, and more functional than most of the guys in the gym because I prioritize movements like single leg squats, such as Bulgarian split squats and weighted pistol squats. And the really good thing about movements like that is that you're really strengthening the VMO muscles in your legs, or all the muscles really around your knees as a whole, because when you do heavy squat lifts like barbell back squats or leg press movements like that, you're really strengthening your quads very well, and to some extent your glutes also, but not so much the muscles around your knees. And that's why a lot of times you see guys who do really heavy barbell back squats, they need these knee bands in order to protect their knees because all the muscles around their knees are just weak. And one of the best ways to strengthen all those muscles so that your legs are very highly functional is to do things like Bulgarian split squats and weighted pistol squats. Now, maybe you can't do pistol squats or weighted pistol squats, but you get the idea. The point is doing single leg movements. That's a really good way to build a lot of functional strength and power around your legs and your knees. And training your legs in that way is really just going to carry over into a lot of functionality because you use your legs every day. Now, as far as your upper body training, something that I really want to instill in you is to focus on exercises that leverage working against gravity. So movements such as pull-ups, chin-ups, dips, weighted pull-ups, weighted chin-ups, weighted dips, and muscle ups. All of those are really great exercises to really leverage that resistance, that natural resistance that gravity poses. And when you start strapping on weight to be able to do exercises like that, it makes your body adapt in a manner where it has to hold on to muscle in your upper body and get rid of unwanted mass on your body, aka body fat. And it's really a process where your body is naturally going to morph into a very aesthetic, masculine looking physique. Because think about it, if you do exercises like this, you are triggering a hormone response in your body that says, I need to still be strong and have muscle to effectively do exercises like this, but I'm working against gravity, so I need to be lean and I need to get rid of any of this excess body fat to adapt in order to effectively do exercises like this. That's what you are signaling to your body from doing exercises like dips and chin-ups and eventually muscle ups. And for any of you guys who have been watching my channel for any amount of time, you know that two of the best ways to naturally boost your testosterone levels is to build more muscle and get rid of any excess body fat that you can. And a lot of that will come through dieting as well, and I have plenty of other videos on how to set up your calories, how to set up your macronutrients, what foods to eat to really maximize testosterone output. And that's really important also, because going back to the conversation about how to increase androgen receptors and testosterone, if you think about androgen receptors as kind of a keyhole to a door, that would make anabolic hormones like testosterone and dihydrotestosterone, those are the actual keys. So there's the androgen receptors that act as the keyholes, and then the actual hormones, steroid hormones, that are the actual keys that go into the keyhole. That's kind of how the two work together. So to really maximize how much muscle you build in your upper body and how much strength you build in your upper body, you need to train in a manner where you are increasing androgen receptor density and you are also increasing hormone output such as testosterone and dihydrotestosterone, or DHT. So really focusing your training on exercises like this is certainly one of the best ways to train. And I have always been a firm believer in, if you're a natural lifter, training 3 times per week really is optimal, because this is going to force you to have to recover about 2 days between your workouts, and you want to take a long time to recover so that when you go into the gym, you are ready to just exercise like a freaking beast. You're in the gym to get stronger and to push your body to its absolute limits, whether you're doing heavy weighted chin-ups, heavy dips, or as of late, one of my favorite movements has been weighted muscle ups, where you strap a little bit of weight onto yourself and you knock out muscle ups. Most of these exercises are geared towards working against the natural resistance of gravity. And again, your body is very naturally just going to morph into that masculine aesthetic look that even bodybuilders are after. But the only difference is that you are not just going to be big in those areas, you're going to be extremely strong and extremely powerful too. And that's really the key to optimizing androgen receptor density, so that you really can get the most out of all of the testosterone boosting activities that you do through your training, through the foods that you eat and your nutrition, and through the lifestyle decisions that you make on a daily basis, all geared towards optimal hormonal homeostasis, if that's what you want to call it, which that's really ultimately what testosterone optimization is about. You want all of your hormones functioning in a manner that everything is well regulated. It's all a positive feedback loop. Really the benefits of high testosterone come from things like reducing cortisol, optimizing testosterone and DHT and growth hormone, and minimizing adrenaline and estrogen, all of those stress hormones. It really is a state of health that your body naturally wants to be in. So I will leave a sample workout in the description below. It's probably just really similar to a workout that I'm hitting as of late, but you can follow that and use that as a guide or a template on how to set up your workout routine, how to structure it, how often to go, how long to rest between sets and stuff like that. Because everything that I put in the workout template, it is put there intentionally. It's there for a reason, whether it's the reps, how long you rest between sets, how many sets you do, what exercises you do. All of these are geared towards really optimizing and increasing androgen receptors and testosterone. If you train like this for several months, I promise you, you are going to get stronger, you are going to get more powerful, and your body is naturally going to morph into a much more masculine and aesthetic looking attractive man. And the thing about a body like this, it is naturally ingrained into women to be attracted to a body like that. Massive upper body strength, or at least the appearance of massive upper body strength, those are key indicators of attractiveness to women because they all signal strength and power and the ability to win in a fight. And despite the modern culture that we live in, we don't really have to beat the crap out of each other and kill each other in order to assert our dominance. We're a little bit more civilized than that now. That natural instinct in women and that natural attraction it's still built into them. So anyway, it's just kind of like a side benefit to training like this. It really is optimal for your health, for you as a man. And the thing about the fitness industry is they like to kind of preach, whatever works for you, whatever you want to do to, maintain a consistent workout schedule, it's bogus. There is a correct way for you to train as a man, and it is this way. And, it's the reason why I'm the guy in the gym doing heavy weighted chin-ups and pistol squats and weighted muscle-ups and extremely heavy weighted dips because I train differently than everyone else, and that different way is the correct way. And I'm not really one to like toot my own horn or whatever. I don't really like bragging about myself, but it's just the truth. There is a correct way to train and work out as a man, and there's an incorrect way to do it. And there's nothing wrong with doing exercises like bench and deadlifts and barbell back squats and, traditional weightlifting or bodybuilding type workouts. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that at all, but you're really optimizing and leveraging how your body should look and what kind of hormonal response you trigger in your body by doing exercises like anti-gravity movements. So anyway, I've been rambling for quite a bit. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Take a look at the workout template. And again, if something doesn't make sense, please leave a comment. I will respond to it. If you need help, I'm going to help you. Training like this has absolutely changed my life, increasing my testosterone levels naturally. It's absolutely changed my life forever, and I'm here to provide the best content on YouTube on how to do what I have done and how to accomplish what I've accomplished, because this is how men are supposed to be. They're not meant to live lives with low testosterone levels. It is in our biology to be assertive and dominant, and that doesn't mean that you have to be an asshole or whatever, but just you setting out on a journey to increase your testosterone levels naturally, that's going to differentiate you from 95% of men on this planet, because look at how 95% of men are living their lives. They're lazy, they watch TV, they play video games, they stuff their faces with snack foods, they drink beer, they're addicted to alcohol, they smoke pot all the time, they don't work out and hit the gym, and then they cry about why women don't like them, or they complain about using a dating app and, I matched with this girl and she ghosted me. Dude, it's because you're a loser. And it's because you're a loser and you're not a man, and that is what women want. Okay? And that's all I'm going to say about that. This video was supposed to be about increasing androgen receptor density and testosterone, but I wanted to make a little more of a unfiltered video for you guys. I'll probably edit it a little bit, just basic here and there stuff. But anyway, I'm done rambling. Video over. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you got a lot out of it. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel and join my movement and my community of guys who want to focus on increasing their testosterone so that they can become top tier men and really stand out from the crowd of weak modern men that we live in. So if you made it to the end, I appreciate the support. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.